Okay, I am live. I am so excited to be joining you for Friday, the end of the week. We're headed into a holiday weekend, and I could not be more thrilled that family's coming. And to show you this process today, I'm going to be talking about how to make $30,000 reselling in the next 90 days. Guys, I am so stoked about this because this is rocking my world. As a clothing reseller, the last 7 years, money does not stack up that fast. Even if you sell bigger ticket items, even if you're selling things that are $50 or $100, is not going to stack up that fast. Welcome, welcome. I'm Lee. If we have not met yet, go ahead and let me know in the comments where you're streaming in from. I would love to know. I'm here in Washington State, enjoying summer weather and time home with the kids. We spent this morning outside playing in the dirt. My 2-year-old, almost 2-year-old, is loving the dirt. So I am so thrilled with what I am learning recently. That has allowed me to free up my time and to have that time to be able to spend with my kids, especially while they are home for the summer. So we're going to be talking about how to make $30,000 in the next 90 days. Now, I know it sounds crazy. Like, how could that be possible as a reseller? But I'm going to break all of this down for you so that by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what you need to do to make that happen. This can happen for you. I'm seeing this happen with anybody. I'm going to show you later on in this call, in this video, a grandma in Canada who is doing this, and she's actually made over $100,000 just in a few months doing it. And I'm going, okay, a grandma can do it, I can do it. A grandma can do it, I can do it, right? And so as a reseller, you're probably used to making only a few dollars a flip. You know, even if you're making 20, 30, 50, even $100, it's going to take you a long time to be able to make. Today we're talking about $30,000, but it's how many items are you going to have to sell to hit this $30,000 and do it in the next 90 days? Even if you're selling $100 items, that's going to take a lot of effort on your part. It's going to take a lot of work on your part to have those sales stack up. And it's going to take you having to go out and find high profit items. It's going to take you spending time to go and search for those items. And a lot of resellers forget about that piece. They just, okay, whatever time it takes, I'm not going to waste my time on $10 items, but I'm going to waste my time on searching for big profit items. Like, that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And so think about, okay, if you're making even $100 profit, which is crazy, that's way more than I make on each item. But if you were to take $30,000, divide that by $100, I'm going to do this right now so that I have an actual number for you. I should be able to do this in my head. I am an engineer. I should be able to do this in my head. 30,000 and then divide that by 100. That's going to take 300 items. Now that's at $100 average sale price. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down. $100 average sale price. Okay, let's be a little bit more realistic here because you're probably not flipping $100 items, am I right? So let's go at $20 average sale price. And I should say profit. Average profit is what I should be saying because, you know, you have all cost of goods. You've got seller fees. You've got shipping supplies. So I'm going to say average profit and then average profit. So if we are a little bit more realistic, okay, we're selling $30 items. We've got cost of goods. We've got seller fees. At the end of the day, $20 on every item's going in our pocket. And so we're going to take the 30,000 and divide it by 20. This is going to be 1,500 items that we would need to sell to get to our goal in the next 30 days. So in the next 90 days. So this video today, I'm going to show you exactly how to make 30,000 in the next 90 days without killing yourself. 1,500 items is a lot of items. How much time is that going to take you to go out and source? How much time is that going to take you to go out and list and ship and send offers and delist and relist and do all of the things? That's going to take you a ton of time. Am I right? And so what I'm going to show you today is a process that you can follow to actually follow a 2-hour workday and be able to hit this $30,000 in the next 90 days. Now, I know that a lot of resellers struggle with the summer tongue tie, with the summer slowdown. Say that 10 times fast, because people are out vacationing. A lot of resellers say, hey, all of the J months, January, June, July, all of those sales drop off. And so if you're going, okay, my sales are struggling, I need another way to be able to bring in income. I can't sit around. I can't afford to sit around waiting for sales. I can't afford to sit around waiting for September, October, November to come. I need a way to make sales right now. This is the perfect opportunity. And I'm going to show you Jenna, that is inside our community, who is following this process that I'm going to walk you through all of the steps today. And I'm going to show you the incredible amount that she is making this summer. She was actually this month, she's been traveling for 20 of the days out of the 28 days so far that we're through June. And she's made an incredible amount of money, because this is all about selling a high profit item that's highly in demand and doing it in an automated way. And that's how you're able to do this in just 2 hours a day and not have to hustle from sun up to sundown. You're not having to source every single day of the week. You're not having to list your brains out all day long, just trying to get items out there because you know that's going to be the thing to make you sales. You're not having to source more items, ship more items, do all of the things. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this, and we're going to talk about what it is that we can sell that's going to get us to that $30,000 and help us do it in 90 days. So anytime you're walking into the thrift store, you're going to a garage sale, you're going to a flea market, what is it that you're looking for? There's two things that you should be looking for. You should be looking for high value items, right? You're not going to want to waste your time on a $10 item or something that you can make $5 on, right? You guys know that hey, the higher profit item, the higher value item, that's going to be worth your time, right? And so you're looking for high value, but then the other piece of the puzzle is high demand, because you can come across a high value item, but if nobody wants it, or there's one person on the planet that wants it, you're going to have to probably sit on that for a long time. And so when you can pair both of these things together, when you can pair having an item that has high value and high demand together, that's how you are going to make a lot of money and be able to bring in a lot of sales and be able to hit a number like this. So let's talk a little bit more about how this works, what this would look like for you, what type of item is going to get you to that $30,000 mark in the next 90 days. That's $10,000 a month. If we divide that out, I think I can handle that math. And so what this is, you walk into a thrift store, what kinds of items are you looking for? You're looking for those high value, you're looking for in demand. So let's think about, what that might be for you. So it could be video games, it could be designer labels, it could be tech items. And so those types of items are going to be higher value, but there's something that is even higher than that, that greatly eclipses both the value as well as the demand. And this is something that you might not have even thought about. You might not have even realized that you can sell. You might not have even thought about it, because it's not something there that's tangible in front of you. It's not something that you can go and grab. But this does a couple things for you that is really, really powerful. When you're not dealing with something that is physical, it suddenly sets you free overnight from not having to work harder, from not having to hustle harder, from not having to source more items, list more items, ship more items. And you can actually, when you sell something that is digital, that is in high value and in high demand, you can turn around and sell that same item over and over and over again. And when you do that, suddenly you can go through the roof with your income, because it's no longer tied to how much time you have in the day. It's no longer tied to you having to work harder. It's not tied to you having to list more items. And so this is the way that you can get to $30,000. Now you might be going, okay, this sounds weird. Like, I understand something that I can see in front of me. I understand a video game console that I could see in front of me. But what is a digital product? Like, I don't get what that is. What is it that's so high in value? What is that that's so in demand? And way outclips any physical product that you could be selling. And this is people who are wanting to learn how to make money online. This industry is right here and it's going like this. Well, let me do that again. It's going like this without my hand going off the video. It is set to grow right now. This number is going to blow your mind. Right now, we're looking at $1.2 billion a day in this industry. And if you're going, okay, I don't know anything about online business, like how could that be something that I can sell? Like how can that be something that I could get into this highly in demand? What's the word? I'm going to keep going. How could I get into this when I don't know anything about online business? How can I meet people who want this? How can I meet people who are willing to pay and who are willing or who are wanting this and not have to deal with people who are lowballing you on eBay, sending you $1 offer when you're offering free shipping, people on Poshmark who are sending you $3 offers, not really realizing that you're going to make 5 cents, but people who actually want to invest in themselves, who actually want to learn new skills, who actually want to pay you money. Like, this is what this type of product can do for you, is it can allow you to make hundreds of dollars and do it every single day on autopilot. And so if you're going, okay, I don't get this, I want to break this down for you and explain this to you, because it can be like, okay, well, I don't have anything to teach. I don't know anything about online business. Like, how can I serve this? And so this is something that is brand new to me. I've always been, the last 7 years, I have always resold physical products. I had no idea that this business model existed. I had no idea that you can do the same exact thing that you do with physical goods, but do it in a digital space, do it in a digital world. Everything online is going digital. Everything in our world is going digital. Why not fill that need? Why not fill that gap and be able to provide what people are looking for, what people are willing to pay you money for? And so what this is it's called master resell rights. And again, I just found out about this myself. So I am so fired up about this because I realize how much this is changing my own life, breaking me free of having to have that hustle mentality, of having to feel like I always have to hustle harder, of feeling like I have to do everything to beat my competition, of feeling like I have to work harder, source more items, list more items, do all of the things, send more offers, delist, relist more, all of the things just to make sales. And so what this is, again, is called master resell rights. And with the program that I joined, I actually get 4 different income streams. So I get a $900, a $600, a $300, and a $100. And so what this allows me to do is this allows me to meet the demand that's already out there for these types of products. And here's the crazy part about it, because I have a lot of people asking me, well, which one do I want to get? And if you were just any old person out there who's wanting to learn how to make money online, I would tell you, hey, whatever is going to serve you best for what your goals are with learning how to make an online business. But as a reseller, for somebody who's going, hey, I want to learn how to resell this type of product, for me, the obvious decision was to go with all 4 income streams and to be able to serve people who are saying, hey, I want to start out with the $100 launch pad. I want to learn how to set up a reoccurring. I want to serve people who want to learn how to set up automated pay. And so for me, the obvious decision was to go with all 4 income streams, because as a reseller, I know that I want to maximize my profits. So I want to put this in reselling terms. This is the equivalent of walking into Goodwill and finding a designer suit that's, say, 3 pieces, and going, okay, I know that all three of these together, this is going to be the most profit. As soon as I start splitting that up and I go, okay, I'm not going to get the whole set. I'm only going to get the vest. Suddenly that value drops. The amount that you can make off of that drops. So for me, that is why the going with the 4 income streams is the obvious choice. If at any point this is resonating with you and you're going, yes, I would love to be able to get rid of the hustle. I would love for my money to be able to stack up faster, because really that's what this is all about, is helping you have something that is in high demand where you're going to have sales stacking up and you're able to reach your goals. Because I want you to think about that. You are reselling for a reason. What is that reason? Drop it in the comments. I would love to know, why is it that you want that extra money? I can guarantee you that it's not just to have more money in your bank account. There is a reason behind that. Maybe it's you want to be able to get your student loans paid off. Maybe you want to be able to buy a car. Maybe you want to have enough money to be able to actually afford a house and quit renting. Maybe it's that you want to be able to retire. Maybe it's that you want to be able to leave your job. There's a reason behind you wanting to resell, and I want you to think about what that is. And next, I want you to think about, how long is that going to take you to get there? Selling items, even if you could sell items that are, $50, $100, how long is that actually going to take you to reach your goals? If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I've made over $100,000, but that is because I've been doing this for 7 years. That's 7 years of my life. And if I would have had this system 7 years ago, everything would have been different. I could have gotten to my goals so much sooner. I could have gotten to my goals in a fraction of the time, having something like this in my hands. All right. So this product, again, master resale rights. It's done for you. You don't have to create a course. You don't have to learn how to teach anything. It's all completely done for you. And so I'm going to go ahead and write this down here. That is your product that is in high demand, that people are willing to pay a high value for. And you're not going to get people that are sending you that dollar offer on eBay and expecting you to pay shipping. Okay, so your product that is done for you, you don't have to go to any work to do that. It's simply, you get the master resale rights as part of this program. They are yours to sell. It basically means that you own them. You have the full rights to resell them. It's pretty much the same as, if you're selling jeans, if you're selling collectibles, you didn't make those. You didn't, cut out the pattern. You didn't pull out your sewing machine. You didn't go buy fabric. You're simply selling a product that is already done. The same thing you're probably watching on your phone. Maybe it's T-Mobile. Maybe you're with Verizon or AT&T. Those companies did not make the iPhone or the Samsung or whatever, any other phones. I'm not an iPhone user, but they didn't make those phones, yet they're profiting off of these items. They have made millions and millions and millions of dollars off of these items that they didn't make, all because they have the rights to resell these products. This doesn't work any different than that. That's your product. It's done for you. Check the box. The next part of this is to have a way to automate sales. And so with this program, you not only get the product, but you also get this automation system. This is a way to be able to bring in sales on autopilot so that you can be out enjoying the day, out for the weekend, out traveling. That's how Jenna, that I'm going to show you, that's how she's been able to bring in tens of thousands of dollars this month while she's been traveling for 20 of the last 28 days of June. She's been able to do that because of this automated system. And so what's going to happen is this product, people are going to find out about it. We're going to break this down here so you know exactly how this works. They're going to find the products that you offer, and they're going to, there are products that people want. They want to learn how to make money online, right? People are wanting to leave their job, especially now because it's summer and people are sitting in their office and looking outside and going, I want to be out there. I don't want to be slaving away. I don't want to be making somebody else rich. So summer is the perfect time for this. And it's going to be the perfect time to get all of these things set up. And so this automation piece of this is the way that you're able to make sales on autopilot. Like the product, this is done for you. You don't need to have to know anything about tech. You don't need to have to know anything about, a website. This is all done for you. As part of the program, you get your product, but you also get this automation system so that your website is all set up, ready to go. All you need to do is to connect your payment gateways so that people can pay you for the products they want, and that money is coming straight to you. That means that there's no middleman. It means that 100% profit is going into your bank account. It's not an MLM. You're not making somebody else rich. You're not losing out money to seller fees like you do with eBay, not Mercari, Poshmark, Depop, any of the platforms like that. You're 100% of the money is coming straight into your pocket via this automation system. So people are going to learn about your product, learn about you, and get into your automation system. And it's simple. It's as simple as having them go to your website. And again, you get this. Like, you don't have to go out and build a website. You don't have to have any tech skills to do this. It is all set up, ready to go for you. They will head to your website, put in their email, and say, hey, I want to learn about this. At that point, 1 in 20 people that are learning about this system are saying yes, they're buying. We have 25,000 people inside of our community that are there because they want to learn how to make money online. They say the proof is in the pudding. Like, that's a cliche, but it is so true. And so this is what the automation system does, is somebody will go to your website when they discover you, put in their email, and then they'll start hearing right away about the product, about how it can help them, and they can go, okay, this sounds like it would be awesome. This sounds like it's for me. And then they can purchase there from you. Again, that is going straight into your bank account. It's not through a third party. You're not making somebody else rich. You're not losing out money to seller fees. It is 100% profit. So again, 4 income streams, if you're just now jumping in, 4 income streams, 900, 600, 300, 100. That means that those amounts is what's hitting your bank account. You're not losing out 20% to Poshmark or 13.5% or whatever it is to eBay. That is your automation system. But how do people find you? So this is what we're going to talk about next. This is the discovery system. Do you realize that on the internet today, there are 5.5 billion people on the internet on social media? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write this down. 5.5 billion people out there. Now, just if a portion of those, let's say that if just 1% were interested in learning how to make money online, that, we're going to go 1%, that is the equivalent of 50 million people. So even if just that small fraction wants to learn how to make money online, that is still 50 million people. That is a huge, huge pool of people who would be interested in learning from you how to make money online. And again, you don't have to have any knowledge of this because the product is done for you. The program's done for you. Every piece of it is done for you. All you have to work on, I'm gonna go ahead and cross that off before I forget. Your product's done, your automation is done. All you're doing on a daily basis in that 2-hour workday that we talked about, all you're doing is helping people discover you. You're helping them learn about the system. You're helping them get into your automated system. And so when that happens, they're going to come down here and say, yes, this sounds amazing. I would love this. This would change my life. And this is where you're going to have a new customer and you're going to have that money. Okay, I'm running out of room. I'm getting a little sloppy. That's where you're going to have that money hitting your bank account. So hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully this rocked your world. But when I understood this process, I have gone from feeling like I have to hustle all the time, feeling like I have to work from sunup to sundown, feeling like I have to list more items, source more items, ship more items just to be able to get to my goals. And frankly, I've been looking at my goals and going, if I continue at this rate, I am never going to get there. It's going to be decades and decades and decades before I'm ever going to be able to realize those dreams, before I'm ever going to be able to make that happen. Okay, I'm going to say, hey, I don't look that old. I'm older than I look. That's going to be before or maybe before those dreams may not happen in my lifetime if I don't change something. And so that is why I am so fired up about this program. That is why I am so fired up about this, because I am seeing how this works. I am seeing that I am able to have sales coming in. I'm seeing that I'm able to have sales stack up faster, way faster than I ever could with traditional reselling, with a physical product, and being able to do it in just 2 hours a day. Again, you can go to listingtofreedom.com/10K. This is going to help. This is going to be the place where you can get started with this system. You're also going to get my free guide where I break down the exact steps to make $10,000 following this process in the next 30 days. I want to take a second though to show you inside of our community exactly what you're going to get, so that going into this, what everything looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you, and this is inside of the product. And these are the 4. So there's Legacy Builder, that's the $900. The Digital Mastery, this is the $600 product. And then the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, this is your $300 income stream. And then that $100 income stream is the launch pad. So when you join Legacy Builders, which is the one that I joined, you get all 4 of those income streams. You get the 900, the 600, the 300, and the 100. This is 4 income streams that can be hitting your bank account. And you can make, say if somebody purchased the $900 from you and then somebody purchased the $600 for you, that's $1,500 that you could make in a day. There's people in our community who are selling the $900 product multiple times a day. Like, just do the math on that, how quickly that can add up. It is life-changing income. That's why it's called Legacy Builders, because it's about leaving a legacy for your family. It's about learning the skills that's going to create change, financial change for your family. That's going to create generational wealth. And that's really what this program is doing. So I want to show you, this is Wendy, and she is a Canadian grandma. This story is so inspiring. So I want to take a second to share her story, to highlight her story. She made $100,000 in under 2 months, following the same exact process that I outlined for you today. She says she's continually amazed at how everyday, average, ordinary people like myself can leverage such an amazing business program and achieve these mind-blowing results. Watch out, Summer, because for the first time in 35 years, I will be having some time off. To say my heart is full and bursting with greatness is an understatement. And these are the types of results. It's not just Wendy. There are stories like this all over the community with tons of people inside this getting results, having sales come in like this, and seeing their sales stack up fast. But, not just that, but being able to reach all of their dreams and goals and doing it they never thought possible. They didn't think that it could work for them. They thought, okay, maybe I'll try this out. And they're jumping in and they're getting these kind of results. So this is our win page. So as part of all of these different programs, all of the different income streams, you also get, whichever one of these that you jump in at, you also get access to the digital growth community. So inside of each of these programs, so let's say the Legacy Builder, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here, but if we jump in here, this is going to be where all of the step-by-step trainings are. They're going to walk you through getting your automation system all ready to go, getting your payment gateways all connected. Do you realize that you follow these steps? They're short little videos, you follow along with them. You could be set up today and making money with this system by this weekend. This is how incredible this is. You don't have to, figure out a year to build. You don't have to wait a year to figure out how to build a website. You don't have to wait a year to figure out how to create a product or figuring out what it is that you want to teach. It's all here for you and it's all done. All right. So as part of each of these products, you also get access to the digital growth community. This is where our mentoring is happening. This is where you can come in around the clock and get help with anything that you're struggling with, because there are people on here from around the world. Again, we're at almost 26,000 members. So this tells you that this works. This tells you that this is in demand. It tells you that this is what people are looking for. And so I'm here on the win page inside of the community. There's other things I'm going to show you. I'm going to stay on this win page for just a little bit, because I love this page. I jump in here every single day, go through these wins, and it is so inspiring to see how this program is changing people's lives. So this, I'm not sure how to say her name, but she's from South Africa. She made $1,969 in 7 days after launching. Like that's just unreal. In 7 days to make that kind of money, where most resellers are not making that in an entire month or in probably a few months, right? Or I should say most traditional resellers. Jenna, I think I mentioned her earlier. She has made so far over $209,000. I am shocked. Never would I think this for a 90-day run, which is a point that I want to bring up. July 1st, which is just a couple days out, we are starting a brand new 90-day run. And what this is about is it is about giving you all of the tools, all of the resources that you need in the next 90 days to be able to generate $30,000. Now, Jenna, she way overdid herself, way outdid the $30,000, $209,000 in the next 90 days. So what these legacy runs, how they work, the next one is kicking off in just a few days on July 1st. You're not going to want to miss this because each day our mentor, the creator of this program, shows up and pours into us. She gives us everything that we need to get motivated to be able to make that $30,000 in the next 90 days a reality. They're short little videos, about 5, maybe 15 minutes at the longest, which is perfect for, somebody like me that's a mom. I'm usually like listening to them in the morning when I get my makeup on. I've got 4 kids. Like I don't have time to be sitting on a video call all day, right? So that is what I love about this 90-day legacy run. This is how people are getting these kind of results, is they're plugging in, they're getting this mentoring from not a 6-figure earner, from a 7-figure earner. And they're getting that on a daily basis because she really, really cares about helping you get results. This is how people like Jenna are able to do that. And she said they've had weddings, christenings, all of the things that come with summer. She started in April, her first full month. She had $66,000 in sales. The next month, May, she had 75,000. June, she had 68,000 so far. Like June's not over, right? And she has been traveling for 20 out of the last 28 days for this month. And she's going like, how did this happen? This has happened because of having a highly in demand product, of having an item that's not just sitting there in your basement collecting dust, right? You guys know how this works as a reseller when you get inventory that nobody wants and nobody's buying. This is because this product is in demand, because people are willing to pay for it, and because she is following this proven process. She's following this blueprint. She has positioned herself to be able to show up for that 90-day legacy run and really soak in that mentoring, be coachable, and being able to learn new skills. All right, we've got somebody here, Ray, who made a $800. So she sold 2 of the $100 product and then 1 of the $600 product. So again, that's why it was a no-brainer for me to go with the 4 income streams, because I am able to have those products as 4 different income streams. Here's somebody that made a $900, $300, over $27,000 for the month of June, $102,000 during this 90-day run. Again, we're getting ready to start the next 90-day run. So you could be up, you could have all of your automation set up, your payment gateway set up, and be able to hit the ground running. If you join today, that 90-day legacy run starts in just a few days. So it gives you just a few days to be able to get everything in place, walk through those little videos, follow along, get that all set up so you're ready to hit the ground running on July 1st. Your sales do not have to be slow this summer. You saw Jenna that has made $209,000. She's not complaining about summer slowdown. She's not complaining about June and July months being slow. She's not complaining about inventory just sitting there, right? And these just go on and on. So Amy, she made $900, another $900 while at the beach with my family. This makes $29,700 in 87 days of the first 90-day legacy run. So like just right about 30,000. There's still 3 more days left. So I just am showing you these because I want you to see what is possible. What is possible for somebody like you? What is possible for people who don't have any tech skills, who don't have any following, who didn't have any online business experience before jumping in here? This is Tony. He made $25,700 in the last 87 days. So close to that $30,000 mark. Like, what if that were you? What if you could create that kind of income in the next 90 days? How would that change your life? So I want you to think about that. What would that do for you? Let me know in the comments. Would that mean that you're able to get out of debt? Would that mean that you're able to actually take your family on a vacation and not have to put it on a credit card? Would it mean that you could go ahead and book those flights without having to go and check your bank account? Would it mean that you can actually go into the grocery store without having to go in with a calculator and adding up, am I going to be able to afford this today? Would it mean that you're able to tell your boss goodbye? What would that mean for you? We're talking life-changing amounts of income, more than just selling a $10 item, more than just selling, I have it right here, more than just selling a pair of leggings that you're going to make $20 on. I want you to think about what that can do for you and let yourself dream again. Again, you can go to listingtofreedom.com/10K. I'm going to leave the link below this video as soon as I hop off. And this is going to have all of the details for you to get started with this today. I want to leave you with one last thought. And I want you to think about the owner of Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, that they didn't make a cell phone. They simply have the resale rights to that. The reason why those owners are rich today, the reason why is because they jumped in when this item was trending, when this was trending. They got in now. They didn't say, hey, I'll think about it. I'll maybe in a few months, maybe when I'm ready. They jumped in because this was trending, and they got to where they were because this is trending. And this is the exact same spot that we are in with online learning and selling an online digital product. It's highly in demand, and it's only growing. It's actually going to be tripling just in the next year or two. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hop off. Again, you can go here, get started. I would highly recommend that you jump in before July 1st starts and before that next 90-day legacy run starts, because it will change your life. All right, see you later.